Dude, now is not the time to talk about your hair, Yulan. Oh my god. Okay. So, I mentioned earlier, okay, we gotta mute the game because there's no way we're gonna be able to discuss anything with them talking as much as they're talking. Blue Protocol released a brand new trailer along with a tweet that has excited some people, it's upset some people. There were numerous threads made over on the Blue Protocol subreddit, and that has actually upset people more. Before we go ahead and jump into today's video though, I want to take a moment here to thank today's sponsor, Lineage 2 Essence. Lineage 2 is an absolute legend in the MMO space, and Lineage 2 Essence continues that legacy as one of the most critically acclaimed MMOs in the genre's history. Today I want to direct you towards Lineage 2 Essence's latest update that is coming on the 2nd of August, Aztecon's Temple. If you've been waiting on new content to drop or were ever interested in trying out the game, this is your opportunity. Aztecon's Temple will introduce a new territory, new types of equipment, and a brand new pet. So go ahead, click that link in the description, the pinned comment below, and join the surge of new and returning players trying the update out. You are not going to want to miss out, as you can obtain some sweet goodies and a 30% boost to XP for playing until September 30th. The Temple of Aztecon is a brand new zone for players level 60 and above, featuring completable tasks, and Aztecon himself, a boss that drops new gear and items of various value. There's new gear in the form of the Berserker symbol and shield, and new ruby and diamond gems. New upgrade rewards allowing for players to further develop their characters, and the newest pet, the fox, joining the 6 already existing pet types, the kookaburra, buffalo, dragon, tiger, wolf, and falcon. With everything that this new update introduces, now is the perfect opportunity to go ahead and try the game out. And it's completely free, so I don't see why you'd wait. Download and play Lineage 2 Essence completely free using my link in the description and the pinned comment below. The reason that so many people are upset is because, according to this video, and I'm not saying that this is going to be present in the finalized version of the game that is launching, but according to Reddit, they removed an entire body type. They removed the entire small child body type. Not only did they remove the option for the small child body type, but they removed Jiggle Physics. You all know what Jiggle Physics are. So this right here is probably going to have a significantly larger effect than the removal of a single body type, because a lot of players that play anime games typically tend to play it for a reason. When Kafka was released, or when Kafka was revealed, a lot of people, they focused on specific aspects of Kafka. I believe there was even a video made about
In today's video, I will be proving why Kafka is the best mommy in Honkai Star Rail.
There are entire videos with hundreds of thousands of views dedicated to Jiggle Physics in Honkai Star Rail alone. So that right there is enough to enrage a lot of the community. I'm not gonna say definitively that they have been removed, because there are people that were claiming that the removal was specifically pertaining to the character creator. From the interview, the jiggle button in the character creator got removed. I don't know if this is just people taking it out of context.
Oh, right, where you could like hit that button and like it would just make the hair and boobs jiggle. I thought that was weird. So I hope that's just what they're talking about, because that was indeed weird.
So people are claiming that, and this could just be to create this narrative around it, to present this in a way that angers the community more. This could be people spreading misinformation in an attempt to disparage the game, the reputation of the game. Or it could be valid. I haven't gotten in game. I don't know. I don't know if it's the entirety of the game or if it's just from the character creator or not. I don't know if it's a single button, based off of a couple of the comments, especially from Greg, who I've talked to on numerous occasions, and I trust it was specifically from the character creator. Either way, people are upset about it. People are upset about the removal of the entire body type. That was definitely confirmed from what I've read. This is not something that was just removed from the character creator. This is an entire body type that was removed entirely from the game, which would essentially invalidate child characters. It would remove any option from having younger looking, smaller characters. Now, I mean, this was elaborated on, expanded upon, and I have every intention of covering that in more detail once I have the time to read through it all. But I don't want to jump to conclusions here, and I don't want to state this is definitively happening. They removed all of the Jiggle Physics from the game. They removed an entire body type from the game, or additional body types from the game. They are imposing layers of censorship onto it. You know, the game is in a horrible state. It's gonna fail. I don't want to say any of that until I've had the time to go through and read everything and look at everything for myself, especially given how excited I still am for the game, having played it for almost an entire week and all the fun I had in it over the dozens of hours I spent in it. Nevertheless, they did pin a tweet to their Twitter that has gone on to obtain 47,000 views over the last 7 hours. I'm curious because I was actually told in this trailer they have encrypted the date for the global beta. I don't know if that's true. I haven't watched the trailer yet. We're gonna go ahead and look at it and see if we can't find where the information concerning the global beta is.
Our world. Regnus. Eons from now, a long-forgotten evil will awaken within the planet's core and destroy it.
I remember that cutscene and I remember that boss fight. It was very cool.
But our fate is not sealed. There are those who are willing to give everything to protect the future of Regnus.
I wish that Twitter compression wasn't so bad and that the trailer didn't look as pixelated as it does. What I'm also hoping is that we get to see the Blitz Lancer, because I feel like when Blue Protocol releases 6 months, 8 months after the Japanese release, we should have the Blitz Lancer included by default. I don't think we should have to wait half a year to be able to play it.
Even if it means sacrificing their past.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a fan of the stick and ball class. I've never been a fan of the stick and ball class. I also want to point out that while this looks really good, the world itself actually looks better, I think, in game.
Our fate is in your hands.
All right, I see where they're saying the information was encrypted. Did you guys see all the letters and numbers on screen? There's NA. Over to the left here, you'll see an N. An A. 12710. Wait, 12710. 10 is in October. 16. Your Y4. 2027 release date. Oh yeah, I can't wait for 2027 release. Hell yeah. 12? So the numbers we see are 12, 7, and 10. And a Y. It's a bunch of random numbers and letters. It very well might be. That's not a 1. What is it, an L or an I then? Oh yeah, that's a good point. It might be an I, an uppercase I. So if that's the case, the numbers are 2710. We saw various letters, various numbers. I feel like, then here we have a 16, 4, 1. I don't know, it could be completely random, but at the same time, people are saying that the release date is encrypted in there. I'm sure there were a grand total of 8 numbers, 2 letters, plus the NA. I'm sure someone will come up with the answer with enough time invested. This is interesting because the release date for global closed beta is definitely in there somewhere. So this video is technically the information that we wanted. This is the video we've been waiting for, the announcement we were waiting for. It's just gonna take a little bit to really decipher what the announcement is. Regardless, it would be a shame if they did in fact remove the jiggle physics from the game. I don't think it's necessarily going to be a make or break feature. I think largely the vast majority of people don't even know the jiggle physics exist. I think the people that do are people that are dedicated to this game, that have been interested in playing this game for a long period of time. Therefore, they know the intricate details of what is present and what isn't. I think the vocal minority are going to get very upset with this, and I think they're going to get very upset with the removal of the buddy type. But in the grand scheme of things, 95% of the players, and there are going to be millions if Lost Ark is anything to go off of, if New World is anything to go off of, there are going to be millions, tens of millions of people, most of which are going to have no idea that these features were removed. I do not think this is necessarily going to hinder the game or inhibit it from succeeding. I think it might suffer, maybe if it launches in this state, like 1%, maybe 2% less players, sure, but that's not large enough to impact the game in any capacity. I'll have an update when I have time to read through more of it and see what specifically they did or did not remove. But until then, dude, I'm still very excited to play. I am.